Hey guys, Weston Mine Detective here, coming at you with another mine exploring video. So I'm out here in the mountains near Pine Valley. I've been out here many times before. Actually, the site that I'm going to, I've been to several times, but I've never gotten it on video. So I'm going to show that to you guys today. But just a little announcement. Here is my brand new, to me, 1999 100 series Land Cruiser. So this thing's got right under 150,000 miles. This is my new adventure rig. Unfortunately, the Taco got into a little fender bender. I'll just leave it at that. But this is the all new rig right here. It's got snorkel, it's got ditch lights or fog lights, whatever you want to call them. And this thing's solid. It's on 33-inch Falcon Wild Peak tires. This thing is freaking solid. But yeah, so there's a new rig. And then right past it over here, we actually got an Arrastra. So actually the Spanish word for Arrastra, that means drag. So they would have had a bunch of drag stones in here. I don't think there's any around it anymore. As you can see, there's a concrete footing right here where I believe the engine would have been mounted. You can see a little bit of metal sticking out. And then here's the Arrastra itself. So, of course, this is a gold mine, and they would have put the gold-bearing rocks inside of here, and they would have had a drag stone on each one of these metal bars that are sticking out here. So there might most likely been around 4 of them, since there's 4 of these bars. But the way it would have worked is they had these gold bearing rocks, and it would have been turning around, crushing the rocks into very fine pieces. And then they would have made an amalgamation of mercury and put it in there. And that's what they used to process the ore. Pretty cool to see. It dates to right around the 1920s, 1930s at the earliest, and that's right around the same age, right around that Great Depression era that this mine is. So it's about a 15-minute walk. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that, but it's just across the road over here. So we'll go walk over there right now. Alright guys, so here's the first glimpses of this miner's cabin. It's right there. And before we get there, you gotta cross this super rickety wooden bridge. You can see there's like remnants of green shingles on it. And it crosses this little creek right here. There was a little bit of water down there. It's not flowing or anything, just a little pool. But yeah, that hike was super overgrown. As you can see here, this tree is growing right across the bridge. Oh. All right, there's the creepy miner's cabin. Sweet. Look at that. Got some really big oak trees right behind it. There's a big dead one right there. But yeah, as you can see, this little patio that they have right here is collapsed in pretty good. And then the cellar. It's right down here. This looks like some sort of food storage. Oh, shit ton of bugs. Oh my gosh. Got a bunch of these like mosquito eaters up in here. They're harmless, but I don't want to run into a frenzy of them. So yeah, trying to enter that from that front door is extremely sketchy. You see the floor is non-existent right there. Not really worth, honestly, even going into here. You could see everything from the windows. Pretty trashed in here. Roof is non-existent in this room. And there's not much in here either. Looks like a stove right here. Porcelain, kitchen sink. Roof is collapsing in right there. There's this little medicine cabinet. Cool. Here's a closer look at that front porch. That thing is rickety as hell. And then the mines associated with this cabin, there's about 2 or 3 adits. Only one is accessible from what I've seen, but it's right down this way. Trail to this is also very overgrown. I'll turn you guys back on when I get to it, and then check out what's inside. Alright guys, so we made it right here to the front of this open portal, and there's just multitudes of these beautifully mineralized red and orange pieces of quartz. Some of these got some pretty decent like nodules of crystals. Can't really see that, but there's a couple little points in there. This one too, there's a little nodule. Got some little crystals poking out of there. Lots of nice little pockets in here. Some nice prospecting to be done besides getting gold. But yeah, I mean, just looking at all this, there literally has to be some gold out here in this little tailings pile. Extends over there too. I'm sure it's pretty deep. Now let's go check out this mine. It's not too extensive, but there's a little bit of exploring to be done. Sketchy part about it is you can see it's a little bit of an incline. It's not like a straight at it. It goes down here at like a 40-degree angle or so. It's a bit steep. Something I'm a little wary about is presence of like mountain lions or something like that. So before I get in here too far, toss a rock in there real quick. A lion! I hear no roaring back up at me, so I think I should be good. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Well, that's good. And I have to bet I'll come across a couple of bats in here. Yeah, I can already get that mine smell from here. That dank and humid smell. You can see there used to be a door here. That's long gone. Pretty old metal. Yeah, you can see. You can see the freaking quartz vein they're following. Nice and orange and red there. Some beautiful stuff, honestly. There's got to be gold in this mine still. I have to bet. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yep, really humid up in here. So, off to the left here, we got a little, what I'll call like winze. But it only goes down there about, say, 20 or 30 feet, and it just stops. And it's really loose up in there, so. Oh, there's a cute little mine spider right here. Let me turn my light down. Don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little spider. Yeah, so I'm not gonna risk going down that, or at least alone. But off to the right here, this goes off a little bit. Lots of sulfides in this right hand wall. You can see the strings of quartz are fine. There's one there, there's one there. So the vein gets pretty thick here, a foot or two thick. Right here, it starts there, goes all the way up there. It's at least 2-3 feet. We're gonna go off this way. If I remember correctly, this only goes in about another 50 feet and stops. And the further in you go, the more humid it gets. It's really wet up in here. Surprised I haven't seen any bats. I love this. Oh, there's a little baby pack rat. Just crawl back into his home. Yeah, there's just a couple of timbers here and then it just faces off. So that's pretty much this explore. But I mean, this, honestly, this mine would be perfect for, yeah, if you want to find a little bit of gold. There's definitely some in the back, in the ribs of the mine. That's for sure. Oh, there's a bat. Literally felt him fly over my hair. Ooh, look at that. My freaking light died. Alright, I'm back. Got the light at a lower setting here. Yeah, look at that freaking beautiful quartz. Really white up in there. Dang, I can't see nothing up in here. There we go. That should get me out. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this explore. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a very short one, but you know, never know what you're gonna find out here. Yeah, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this very short mine explore. Short but sweet. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.